All right, I think I'm live right now. Just having some trouble getting this thing up and running. It's a new version of this software here, so been trying to mess around with it, see if I can get it to work. Let me just resize this image here, and then we'll get started. But hope y'all are doing well. My apologies. I am playing with some new software here, and I hope you guys like it. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio from the video. In the comments, would definitely appreciate that. All right, so let's get to it. Just pull up this live chat, see what's going on. Don't know. I think I'm streaming, aren't I? But I don't see any live streams, man. Hang on. Sorry about this, guys. Yes. All right, man. All right, so I see you there. DTZO Cruise. All right, so let's get this thing rolling, man. Appreciate you guys for logging in, tuning in here today. So here's the second part to. All right, man. Second part here to the high flying lumberjack red oak removal. And so in the last part, we left off where I was kicking off a branch that I was lowering because the butt got stuck somehow. So that's where we left off, and we're just going to pick right back up there. Let's roll this intro. It's kind of like a little joke we had back when I was working at seasonal maintenance, cutting edge seasonal maintenance. So Johnny would be up in the lift, right, and then some limb would get stuck sort of in that same manner, and then you'll just see Johnny kicking away, man. Be just hilarious. Yeah, man. All right, so look at that. Self-tending zigzag there on the pulley, right? So I'm doing this because this is available to me because of that pulley. This kind of action where I'm just pulling up, and I'll go ahead and grab all of these guys here. Let me roll that back. That was some pretty sweet. Look at that. Yeah, man. Look at how this gear works. It just works for you, so that there's no need to tend anything. You're just pulling up, and it's super efficient. The way that I was just climbing up this tree here, it felt so good. It really did. It was awesome. Here's the rope is on the backside. I'll go ahead and grab all of these guys here. No biggie.
If you want to take full control of your sales pipeline,
oh great,
you need to try Monday CRM. It's given my sales team more time to do what they actually want to do, close deals. The platform is super easy to use, but it can also handle all of our most complex operations. So we can now customize our entire sales pipeline without any coding. Things that would take us months to change on other platforms, I can now change myself in a minute. My sales team used to dread using a sales.
All right, guys. So maybe one of the questions would be, well, for me, is do I actually need one of these secret weapons to climb up the tree how I just did? And the quick answer is no, but having a pulley like this certainly has its advantages. Ah, crap. This branch is gonna smack me on the way down. Ah, there we go. Oh no. Did I get stuck? Yes, I did. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Hang tight, bro. Yeah, just hang tight there. Woo.
Perfect.
The plan was just kind of get it down. Other than that, it was kind of just like, sort of a wing it moment there.
Yeah, working the tree top down is usually not the most ideal, but you know, it just kind of made sense here for me at the time. So that's kind of what I went with, and it ended up working out pretty good for me.
Saying that a lot. Yeah, I guess it's just an army thing, man. Guys in the army. Were any of you guys? Are you guys a veteran? If so, tell me down below, man. Army, Navy, Space Force. Like, what is it, man? No, but seriously, tell me. Tell me which branch of the military you were in, man.
Yeah, any veterans here in the audience today?
Here we go. So I'm gonna cut that.
So here, that drop zone there is, wow, it was tiny. It was a tiny little drop zone for all this rigging here, and we made it happen, man. It was great.
Got two coming at you, all right? Okay. All right.
Terrible,
Weird,
man.
Huh? Crazy.
And I like how these two branches, they fall just perfectly right in that pocket. See, that was perfect, man. It just like it was meant to be. Got a little hanger, but you know, works out. And so one of the bigger reasons for wanting to cut out those branches there
is
because
I can't get this one yet.
They're going to get in the way of coming for this lower branch, if you can follow the mouse. So there's this bigger lower branch. It's like, I think, the lowest branch at this point in the video. And I want to go and get that, but I don't want to catch all the deflection from the branches I just cut. So had I not cut them, I would have cut a bunch of deflection, and would have made my life a lot harder trying to climb out to the tip of this branch. But since I did cut them, it affords me the ability to just climb out on the end a bit further and be able to cut small enough so that I'm not breaking anything underneath me and not cutting too big for the work area, the drop zone below me. And so it just all made sense to me while I was climbing. And, that's why I said I don't typically cut from the top down. It's usually bottom up. But there are these situations where, I tend to find myself cutting branches up in the upper canopy and just trying to figure out the little pocket where I can fit a few branches, if it makes sense. So yeah, let's keep going here.
Because it'll get caught up on that lower branch. What I'll do is I'll jump out there, remove that, work my way back, get all that out of the way. And from there, work my way back to that branch down there, for which this one would get caught on if I were to cut it now. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know it's a little bit complicated what I'm saying, but what I'm getting at is I'll get to it later. That's what I'm saying. And while I'm up here, just fix this up real quick. And I should be good to go. I don't know what it is, man. I feel like I just had some deja vu. Like, you ever start climbing in a tree and then you get deja vu? You're like, well, I feel like I lived this moment. All right, bro. Heads up. Okay.
Nice and easy.
Uh-oh.
Sweet.
Okay, so yeah, I think it would be very fitting to just cut the entire top, right? But I kind of want to get rid of a few. What I'll do is this. I'll leave this rope up there.
Yeah, buddy. I see there's a few more people watching.
All right.
Hey,
not yet,
drop
Justin.
a comment.
No rope.
So the chainsaw is jumping around. Like when I'm cutting, it's kind of stuttering. You hear it. I think I took down my rakers a little too far that day. And yeah, I don't usually use a gauge when I'm filing down the rakers, but after like 2 or 3 times that after like 2 times that I sharpen my saw, I generally just go ahead and swipe the rakers like a good 2 or 3 times. I might have went overkill on this particular time here whenever I did sharpen my saw. So yeah, not particularly good, but not bad, man, because the thing is sharp. The thing is ripping, man. But I think there's more cons with having too low of a raker than there's, the cutting ability. It does affect your cutting, especially with the thicker, the bigger wood. The teeth, they just tend to get stuck in there. And
I'll link up to this spar here and then make a notch.
And yeah, it's pretty annoying. It's just generally annoying to have rakers taken too far.
We'll give it some kind of wiggle room. I gotta get this lanyard off of there. Gotta come and embrace my spot here.
Beautiful.
All right, bro, I'm ready for you.
Oh no, what did I do? I feel like I may have just screwed up the live stream.
All right.
Give me a second here. Did I screw up the live screen? Yep, I did. My apologies, guys. I went full screen here, and it was an accident. I think it's gonna work now. Give me a second. It's kind of, so there's like a delay in the live stream, and so I'm just looking at my phone, trying to make sure I get everything right here. So I think it's back in the frame. Let's play this thing. Yep. Perfect. Exactly what I needed, man. Oh yeah, and by the way, this rigging rope that we're using here, it's a retired climbing line. And we actually recently just retired that rigging rope. That rigging rope has seen some abuse. Just some insane
on this limb here.
Insane rigging on that rope.
Leg would be so perfect. But dude, I don't have one. I really don't. Or else I would use one. What do I have? I have a swing. It's not long enough. Not even close. Alright. Just kind of do it like this then. All right, brother. Thank you. See how far we can get here. Okay, perfect. Hey.
Nice redirect around that branch there to the left.
See how far we can get with this one. I really want to do the whole thing. Should do the whole thing. Maybe not. There, here.
That's darn near the whole thing, man. Might as well just go the full hog, right? I did this, when was it? 2 days ago. I was in a gum tree. Cut down some big pieces. Justin's like, yeah, man, send the whole thing. And I'm like, I don't know about that, man. I'll just send you this piece here. I'll send it big, though.
He's ready.
I send it big, but then I look down below me, like the piece that's left. And it's probably like 4 feet left. I could have just sent the whole thing. You know what I mean? Beautiful.
Beautiful, man.
It's great.
Good job, bro. That is some clean rigging right there. So early, so early, so early in the morning. Ugh.
Yeah, I was actually doing some summer classes during this time here. It's right before my class in the morning. It was great. It's a great workout.
Crotch. Okay.
Wow, this is good, man. Some good rigging here. There's just something about, like, whenever you have a person on the ground who knows what they're doing with the ropes, and then you're able to just kind of sync, like something just syncs between the climber and the rope man, and it's awesome, man. It's synergy. It's awesome. It's great. And so then that's what we got going on here. It's synergy, and it's an absolute beautiful phenomenon. And between that feeling and just the feeling of climbing in general, like it turns it into like a next level type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's really good whenever there's a lot of competent people on the team. It's just great. Absolutely great.
Great. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate you, man.
Look at him. Fixing up my ropes, man. I didn't even ask him to. He's just doing it because He's a good rope man. That's what good rope men do.
He's a good ground guy, man. Good ground guy. Clean up the ropes. Yep. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Let's do this. Yep. Not without a lanyard.
That's right, man. Safety first.
Let's go, baby. Hang tight, bro. So next one's gonna be that. Does it really need a rope? Yeah.
Yeah, man. These guys, this guy here, man. I started working with him about a year ago, and we just every time we work together, man, it's very similar kind of workflow, and it's great. It makes you less tired at the end of the day. Just like I guess like there's this mental aspect to any kind of work, right? And so a lot of energy is
Justin.
used on thinking about things. So
yeah, I think we could blow the tops out. Maybe even get some of the logs down. So let's try to do that. Yeah, if we can accomplish that, I think I'll be pretty happy with that. How about you?
no,
Okay.
no response. I'll take it as a yes. Anyway, the mental aspect of just climbing in general and just work, it takes a toll on you, right? And so whenever everybody's like in sync and everything, it really eases the mental burden on everyone. Beautiful. And I think it makes the day go by easier, less stress. And it's just, it's a better way to work, man. Really is.
All right. Let's go.
Like when I'm teaching people, I love teaching people on the ground, training them and whatnot. But there's a lot of energy that goes into that. And I have tons of patience. But at some point, man, it just becomes a little bit draining. A little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. But totally worth it. And I feel like it's a super rewarding to have the opportunity to train others. Just wish that every day wasn't a training day. You know what I'm saying? It's always nice, man.
The line's a little twisted up there, so I can fix that very easily. That way I can just self-tend, you know what I mean? So you could do self-tending by untwisting the sucker. There it is.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm getting at, what I was trying to say here is that whenever the lines are twisted like that, it's not going to have that self-tending feature anymore. It kind of loses that. But once you untwist the lines, get them off of each other, there's less friction in the system, and yeah, the self-tending is back in play. Yeah, man, all the usual suspects in the comment section. I see 7 people, man. What's up with y'all? Hope y'all are doing well today. Drop a comment. Introduce yourselves. Yeah, tree work, man. I mean, if you're choosing tree work as your career, there's plenty of different roles to play within tree work, and so very fulfilling. Just trying to pick back up off of what Vegas is saying in the comment.
That was so nice. That was really good. All right, let's go. Next branch, baby. Ooh. I know what I need to do now. So that branch is pretty long over the roof there. What I'll do is I'll just move this over a little bit. We'll climb out and we'll attach it where we need it. Come back to the base and finish her off. Sound good? Yeah. Okay.
Hey Trisha, thanks for the subscription. Appreciate your viewership. Thank you. Shout out to Whidbey Island, Washington. Aka Djukanovic. Hey, looking at a secret weapon, ART Cocoon Pulley. Do you think that's something that can be changed and improved on? Do you think there's something better than Hydra Hide with more dexterity? Yeah, man. Honestly, Aka, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Honestly, I do think that the ART Cocoon Pulley, the design can be improved upon. There are certain aspects of it that I don't like. There's things of it that I do. And I think that Teufelberger has even, with their new friction saver system, it's similar in the sense that you're able to put a pulley through a big loop. But they have kind of improved that aspect of it. And I think that's where some more improvements can be made. Just kind of optimizing the shapes of everything in order to make it easier for retrieval. And so that's kind of my thinking about it.
Should be
hey, what's up, man?
Definitely more butt heavy here, so it should stand up, hopefully.
Will I get a mic?
I have one right here. You can actually use some headphones. Oh.
And you can like mute yourself
Make me a
and
little
like
bit there.
unmute.
You can do it with this.
Really? That has a mic that will pop up on my screen.
But no biggie.
Let me see. Hang on.
Can you install a mic to my tab? Can you install a mic in Roblox?
That was
Here.
perfect.
No, like an actual mic in Roblox. Like some people like have some like mics on Roblox.
Like this?
No, it's like voice chat.
Hoorah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that now.
Really? Will you give me?
Yeah, we'll look into it, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll come get you afterwards, all right?
Okay.
All right. See you, buddy. Love you. All right, wait. Can you go get me mommy's phone charger? Please? Yeah? Go ahead. All right, quickly. Come on.
Let's go position ourselves.
That was my son.
To the next branch.
I really need to get rid of this one. I kind of do. I don't know what to do here. So now that we're going to be working off of this single rigging point here, what I want to try to avoid is overloading that rigging point. And best way I know how is cut small. So just cut this limb off, go up there, cut them. Oh, thank you. And another thing that would really help you if you're worried about like your rigging point is avoid shock loading. So shock loading is definitely going to multiply the force applied to your rigging point or rigging points. If you have rigging points, you have a lot less to worry about. So in this case, I'm gonna have only one. Yeah. Hey, can you close my door? Pretty soon. Yeah, we're gonna start rigging out the other side, bro. All right, so we have reached the end of that video. Thank you guys for those of y'all that have tuned in today. I really appreciate you guys coming by. So just kind of want to look at some tree climbing stuff, man. Y'all want to look at some tree climbing stuff real quick here? I have been looking at a bunch of people climbing lately. This guy here climbing Arborist. These crazy people taking trees off of homes. Yeah, that's always fun. Not really though. But yeah, maybe I'll just cut the live stream here for now. But really appreciate you guys stopping by and dropping those comments, man. I really appreciate you guys interacting. Thank you so much. Let me just look into this. I want to look at the chat here, see what you guys are saying. The climber just got a ton of premium gear. Oh, a lot like Vegas here. You're getting into climbing now, huh? Okay. I assumed you were a climber, but you're beginning to climb. I thought you were just like already into it. Yeah, so Vegas definitely tried to learn those knots. Those knots are going to be your that's where climbing is, you know, your attachment points are extremely important, and those knots are going to usually be your attachment points, attachments to carabiners, or you might get into some split tails and just end up using mechanicals and carabiners, but you still need to know those knots. So maybe make a knot video, maybe put something in the pipeline for you guys. Vegas, you'll learn a lot watching here. And with Mike, Vegas, I'll see you Tuesday on the live. All right. Haven't learned a lot from us the last few weeks. I'm almost ready to attempt to climb. See you, Billy. Take care, buddy. Hey, man, Billy, have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by, man. And just absorbing it. Can't be frightening. Tree. Yeah. Now, yeah, man. Once you get into the tree, you know, they say practice low and slow before you go high. Trying everything nice and low, and just taking your time in the beginning is the best way. You're gonna learn a lot from just doing everything down low, right? And you're gonna take all that information and try to transfer it up high. But the higher you go, the more that changes, because I've noticed that with height, the tree tends to have a different characteristic to it, and it just it's a totally different beast. It really is something that changes with height. It really is. I think that's one of those variables that should not be overlooked. Height will change the characteristic of your climb just by virtue of how the tree acts the higher you go. So I feel like a tree that's 60 foot tall isn't gonna have so much oscillation. It's gonna like bend more. It's gonna bend to the wind, right? And then also depending on the type of tree. But you take those same types of trees and you stretch them to 100 feet, and so then they oscillate totally different. It's not only that the branches are swaying and oscillating, it's also that now the stem is oscillating and swaying. So it gives you a whole different feel. It's almost like next world. Like it's really cool. So, you know, just stay climbing, man. Really wish you the best during your climbs. And yeah, man. Oh, look, this is actually this Petzl jack system. I've been looking at that lately. That thing is so cool. Yeah. Till next time, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate all your viewerships. I'm going to make that video live so that you guys can hear it without my voice. And till next time, y'all. Peace out.